are you all? What are you all up to? It's bad. Today, I'm not even seeing with my glasses on. We've reached new levels of old age. Let me try them back on. Maybe it's because they're Mark's and they're not mine. But we do have more or less the same. Who's watching the football later, says Hazel Melbourne. I'm not, but Mark is. Mark's watching the football. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? How are you? Who's loving the sun? Who's hating the sun? Put love or hate, please, because I just want to know. Love, hate, love, hate. Who's loving the sun? Who's hating the sun? Good morning. If you are first time to our channel, lovely to see you. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, because I tell you what, you really miss out if you don't, because we do all kinds of surprise stuff and then you won't be there. Because you won't know we're there, because your notification bell won't have notified you. And just to warn you, if you are new to our channel, this cupboard has been in this state for a number of years. I am constantly thinking about doing something with it. In fact, I said to my 84-year-old mother today, Mum, you're going to have to come round because I've got such a block. I said, you don't have to do anything. You can sit on a chair and I'll give you gin and tonics, but I need you to sort out my cupboards. And I need Stacey Solomon, who, a very good friend of mine, keeps saying she's going to help me do my cupboards, and she doesn't. So I'm going to actually hijack her and say to her, she's got to help me with that one. Mum's got to help me with that one. Somebody's got to help me with that one, because I can't do it. So we haven't been burgled, which is what a lot of people believe when they first join this channel. They think we've been burgled because of the mess, but we haven't. Wendy Pierce, love the sun, been up early, trimming hedges. Sean is loving the sun. Sally wants to do my cupboards. People are desperate to do my cupboards. Rachel Fraser, so excited to get alive. First time in months. Sun, what sun? Not in Scotland due to camping tomorrow. Oh, sweetheart. But you've got the most beautiful, I mean, Scotland is the most beautiful, one of the most beautiful places on earth. So I suppose you pay for that without any sun because you have lots of rain, and that's why it's so green and beautiful and lovely. So we're going to be talking about various bits and pieces today. We are going to be talking about raving, dancing, partying, because apparently Generation X, I always get them mixed up, X and Z, are going for it big time. People that were raving in the 90s are going straight back to raving. They are not having this difficult time of transitioning from lockdown to partying. So I just wanted to have a bit of chat about that. I want to have a chat about government plans to put smoking kills on every cigarette. I don't know about you, but when I was smoking, I hated that because I love smoking. I still miss it. And we're also going to be talking about the stress of the swimsuit. It's already here. And I'll let you into a little secret of what I did yesterday afternoon in my garden, in my hot tub. Who is new? If anybody, this is your first time joining us live, just give me a whole row of hearts, and I will shout out your name and welcome you to our lovely community here, which is, I have to say, very, very special. Morning, Tired Mummy. Morning, Claire Hayward. Olias. These are Mark's glasses. Everyone's saying they love my glasses. You see these every day on Mark. Hi, Kazal Bilibibes. Kazal Babes 64. Kazal Babes. Laura Hoxton. Is it Laura Hoxton? Laura Hodgson is new. Welcome, Laura Hodgson, everybody. Hit the subscribe button, Laura, because you won't know we're going live if you don't, and the notification bell. Hello, Lucy Ducker. Hello, Lee Lou. How are you? Lovely to see you all. Hello, DM. Hello, Anne Collard. And RS is new. Claire Smiley's not you, but we'll say hello to Claire Smiley anyway. I'm covered in glitter and look ridiculous, says Emma. Why are you covered in glitter? Oh, are you crafting? Emma is crafting. Hello, Trina Cotton. Going for the afternoon tea with KYKUK this afternoon at the George. SJA's been out for long. I think that must be a private message because I don't understand any of it. Let me just click on here. God, everyone's loving these glasses. You know, I get all my glasses from Good Lookers UK. They're on Instagram, and they're really Really, really reasonable. Look at these, they're quite bendy. And they've got a sliding scale. So I usually get the ones that are about 15 quid, 15, 20 quid. Does anyone know how Alison is? She was having a chest x-ray but not seen her since. Hope it's all okay. Oh, is that one of our followers on here? Hello, Sheila Stritton. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Hit the subscribe button if you're new and the notification bell so you can be told when we're going live. Right, Mark's just had to drop Kiki to the park, but he'll be back soon. But actually, he's going to be editing the whole time anyway, so I've got to do the lives today. I'm doing the members live. What time am I doing the members live? Hang on. Members live is at 5 p.m. today, everybody. So if you're a member, the members live will be just me, and it will be 5 p.m. today. And I am doing my usual giving out cards because everybody's now got their cards. So we're doing the next load of cards. So that's in the members area. Right. Let's talk about midlife ravers. Right. I mean, that's a whole story. But I just wanted to talk to you about dancing in general, right? What age do you think it is no longer acceptable to dance in public? Does anyone have that thing? Like either you're a young person and you're thinking, oh my God, it's really sad when you see people sort of over 30 dancing, or whether you're an older person who has restricted yourself and said, oh, now I'm this age, there's no way I could go to a club, or there's no way I would dance in public. Or are you of the thinking that, hey, listen, sort everybody else, just dance whenever you want to. Welcome to the family guest area, Sammy Ziful, because I will sing to you at the end your welcome song. Because anybody that ever joins the family guest area gets a sing song. Sammy's is full. Okay. So, right, never. I don't know what that means, Claire. What do you mean? Dance at any age, says Denise Nelson. Right, okay. So, Denise Nelson says dance at any age, which I do believe in, right? But here's the scenario. Okay, so you're out with a mixed group of friends. And so say, like, if I went out with a group of the loose women and we're all there at different age groups, we've had a lovely dinner, we've had a few drinks, and then the younger ones say, oh, there's a little club up the road, let's all go and have a dance. Now, this club that I'm being asked to go to in this scenario, the majority of people are going to be in their 20s. Am I a sad fuck if I go and I dance too? Discuss. What do you think? How do you feel? Would you go if the majority of people in the club are dancing, are in their 20s, early 30s? I'm 56. Is that sad fuck of me to go? Never stop dancing, says Claire Ross Reed. No, you're not. Hell no, absolutely not. Okay, so, right, okay, so, yeah. They'd never let you in? Oh my God, that's so funny, Sharon O'Keefe. That's very true. Would they even let me in? Oh, I can only dance if I'm drunk, says Aaron. Sally O'Sullivan says never too old. Mike Thomas, I'm 55 and used to dance with my work colleagues who are all mostly in their 20s. But what do we think they think of us? I mean, I've told you this before, guys. You know, Kay Adams, my friend, my fellow loose woman. She said to me after years, I've known her over 20 years, and I've danced multiple times with her or in front of her. And she said to me a couple of years ago, she goes, Nadia, you are not as good a dancer as you think you are. And though at the time, I didn't let her know this, I did have a bit of a wobble internally. I felt a bit like I've been a bit of a prat all these years dancing, like nobody's watching. But I've actually recovered that a bit now, or quite a lot. And I was just saying this over on Instagram. I have a new theory on this. I believe you are as good a dancer as you believe you are, right? So this is me dancing, right? This would be me dancing. I'm I might be a bit out of tune. My arms might be a little bit old lady. They might be going up a bit too much. I might be adding a bit of the chicken dance because now I'm in my 50s. But I think I'm looking amazing. Ergo, there I am. What do you think? I mean, I think it's better to be an out there dancer than to be a shy dancer, because I think you get more noticed if you feel a bit shy. And I think maybe that's where it came from. Aaron there just said, I can only dance when I'm drunk. And I think that's because we're so self-conscious, aren't we? Of course we are. So that when we've had a few drinks, it helps us. But I think also if you just fake that you're confident, I think it just helps. And oh my God, and it's just the best way. Like if you're, right, this will carry on to bikini stress later, but you know, if you hate the gym, if you hate running, if you don't want to do your 10,000 steps, right, and you like to move, if you just put on music 10 minutes every day and you just dance to it like nobody's watching and you don't effing well care, you've got your heart rate up, you feel better. And yet, I still sometimes now just go, I'll be dancing, I'll be doing that, having a bit of exercise on my own, and then I go, oh my God, do I look such a prat because I'm 56? I don't want to think like that. I really don't want to think like that, because I don't judge other people like that. So why am I judging myself like that? Terrible stinking thinking, isn't it? We're so harsh on ourselves. I think also in this country, we're just so ready to laugh at people, aren't we? Oh God, like if somebody sings, oh God, what a racket. That's why we're not as good singers. We're not. A lot of the Brits are not as good singers, say, as if you went to Italy or France, where you start to sing and everyone goes, oh, you know, and everyone starts joining in. Here it's like, oh, shut up. Oh, what a racket. You know, and it's like once you've had kids and you start to dance, like, oh God, oh no, you're so embarrassing. I used to love it before I had kids because I never thought I was embarrassing before I had kids. Dancing around your bag, yeah. I feel self-conscious about dancing, says Carol Titmus. Yeah, I mean, we do, don't we? We just have to push through it. I wouldn't go to a club as I would feel very sad at 38. If I looked young and slim, I might go, oh, Gabrielle, that's terrible. Why do you have to be slim? What's that got to do with the price of fish? Zoe Agnews, Beyonce after a couple of wines, so am I. I'm even better than Beyonce after a couple of wines. Shelley Ryder says, you're as young as you feel, Nadia. Jennifer Kondo, exactly. Gabrielle is 38, she's a baby, and she's saying she's too old to dance. Exactly, Olias loves to dance, and it makes her happy at 55. Yes, yoga is good for sciatica, because anything that is stretching out. Oh, I'm loving my I'm doing 365 days of yoga at the moment, girls, and boys, every single day. For the next 365 days, I'm doing yoga. I'm putting it up on my Insta stories every day. So if anybody wants to join me. Laura Hodgson, I remember there were some older people at club nights I went to regularly in my 20s, 40 now, and we thought it was brilliant. There you go. Hello, Rosie Cantillon. Here for the first time. Hit the subscribe button, honey, and the notification bell, and then you won't miss out. Nicholas, where's my jumper? Where's my jumper? It's dancing at the disco's bumper to bumper. Nicholas, Nicola, thank you. Yes, Ellery Jones, Chi-Chi and Toffee are loving my yoga too. They really are, because they never leave me alone. Okay, so that's dancing. I think the majority of you saying, come on, just do it. 2 thumbs up, baby. Be confident and don't give a hoot. Yeah. Yeah. I would like, because I was reading this article, I can't remember, it came up on Apple News about older people dancing. There's quite a few clubs now. There's quite a few clubby nights for people of sort of my age. I think I might go. I think I might say fuck it and go. What do you reckon? Fuck it and go. Oh, look, that's my all-star Mr. and Mrs. We lost. That was a long time ago and we lost. Oh, thank you, Olias. Thank you for saying the garden looked beautiful. You know why I posted that yesterday on Instagram? Because I suddenly looked at it and I thought, you know, this really was a shithole, this garden 2 years ago. And Mark has literally done that as a labour of love. I wish I could just get really good photos, because parts of it still look like an episode of Shameless. It's just like a painting. I feel like he's done a painting for me. It's a real, like, yeah, it's a bit of a love poem, that garden. And then I kept saying, I want roses, I want roses. So he's done all these roses for me in the front garden. It's so nice. Right, so apparently, I haven't got the story now in front of me. Hang on, let me see if I can get it here. Plans. If Mark was here now, he'd be so annoyed with how long this is taking me. Right, so the government has plans to put onto every cigarette, smoking kills. So how many of you are smokers here? Just say yay or nay. Just say yes or no. No, no, yes, yes, yes. No, 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 yes, yeah. Oh, it's a fairly good mix. Well, if you follow us regularly here, you will know I was a fantastic smoker. I loved smoking. I still miss it to this day. The other day, Maddie had some friends over here and some of them were smoking in the garden. I was like, I had to use every fibre of my being not to say, give us a puff. Follow my kids. I mean, the kids know I used to smoke and know I used to love smoking. But I'm just wondering whether that would have helped me. You know, it's a bit like the same theory that, like, if you put on weight and somebody keeps telling you you're fat, does it make you stop eating and look after yourself better, or does it make you just eat more because you're depressed? I just wonder if you'd become immune to it. Sam JP, I used to smoke as a teen and quit when smoking ban came in because I refused to stand out in the cold, so that worked. MZTT UK Benny's, I want to stop. Any tips for me? Oh, sweetie, it's so hard, isn't it? Well, Mark gave up after me, and we were out in Australia, and it was the time when they could put these graphic photos on cigarette boxes, and we still couldn't, we still weren't. And we were sitting having dinner, and he just ordered a pack of cigarettes, and I think it was like a decaying foot or something was on the picture of the book, was as a photo on the box. And he was so horrified, he didn't take a cigarette out of that box, and he never smoked another one again because he'd never really seen, because people don't realise that you can lose, obviously, arms and legs because of your circulation from breathing. We tend to just think of lung cancer and all the other things. Anyway, so that helped him stop. But I don't think it would have done anything for me, that. I don't think it would have every single time, because we know the consequence of it. What worked for me was I went to a counsellor who was a smoking cessation, that's what they call it. I was going to a counsellor anyway, and I didn't realise that he was also an expert in giving up smoking, and I'd given up smoking loads of times. And this is my first tip. If you give up smoking and then you start smoking again, don't see it as a total failure. Just see it as, oh, this is one of the times it's going to take me to give up smoking. And that was quite an important change for me, because every time I failed, I thought, oh my God, here he is. How are you? Do you need to take your computer? You can take it. I'm reading from the phone. I'm reading from the phone. Sure. Yeah.
Hi, guys. Sorry
to
interrupt.
Hello.
Hiya.
Yeah, take it.
I'll take the whole thing.
Yeah, so this expert said to me, what you've got to, he said, because my thing was I kept putting on weight. Whenever I tried to give up smoking, I put on so much weight that I would then go, oh, right, well, I've got to go back to smoking because, you know, I've put on all this weight. So they're all calling you, hi, Mark, hi, beautiful man. There he is. I gave up due to losing my teeth. Oh, my God. Yeah, so he said to me, and this might be quite a good tip, he said, I put on 4 stone after giving up smoking. Right, well, says Dandy Magpie. So he said, whatever age you started smoking, that was, at that age, you were using smoking to swallow down your feelings. And if you think about it, hi Bobby Ward, new subscriber, hopefully. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss out on these daily lives and lots of other stuff we put on here. So he said, if you think about it, every time, think about all the situations where you smoke. And I would say, oh, well, you know, I would smoke when I was with friends, especially when I first arrived. So he said, you know, when you're a bit nervous and you first meet people, I'd smoke when I was pissed. I would smoke when I was angry. I would smoke when I was happy. I'd smoke when I felt sad, when I felt stressed. And he said, listen to what you're saying. All these emotions that you had were tied, you have shut them up by smoking. So like we have all these ideas, or you put on, giving up smoking makes you put on weight. Giving up smoking makes you angry and makes you foul-tempered and makes you, well actually it doesn't. It's just the feelings that you were shutting up with the cigarette. A baby cries, what do? Put a dummy in their mouth. So basically you've been putting a dummy in your mouth for all your emotions. So he said, when you're feeling like that, feeling like you want to have a cigarette, or you're finding yourself picking up the food, or you're doing something else because you can't have the cigarette, just take a minute, just take 1 minute, because the craving will pass, and think about what you're feeling and acknowledge it. So say, for instance, Mark's just pissed me off. We just about had a row, but we didn't have a row, and I've gone into the garden to have a fag. Right? Actually, what you would do is, we just about had a row, we didn't have a row, go outside and you would sit with that feeling. Now, what was that row about? Why are you feeling this way? Maybe you could go back to Mark and tell him how you're feeling and blah, blah, blah. So, oh, you feel really hungry, so you're going to have a cigarette, but you can't have a cigarette because you've given up smoking, so now you're going to eat something. Well, you know, that was no way to deal with being hungry or emotional eating with the cigarettes. You just have to recognize it. You have to go, that's emotional eating. So he said to me, take a minute, drink a glass of water, because it will take any hunger pangs away. Sit with what you're feeling, think about what you're feeling. And then if the hunger passes, that's good. If not, make yourself something nice, a small plate, sit down and eat it. But don't say I'm giving up smoking and I'm totally giving up picking. I could put something on a plate and sit down and eat it, but I'm not going to pick. Now, all these things really, really helped. I mean, it made all the difference. Before that, I had tried to give up multiple times and hadn't managed it. We did a film ages ago, actually, both Mark and I, talking about how we gave up smoking. So if anybody wants to go and check out that, it is somewhere on this channel. And I think we both gave quite good advice. And I do not judge people at all that smoke. I'm a bit envious. But one thing I'm really glad of is that I don't have to worry about anymore about giving up smoking. If you need that for a bit of inspiration, it's the most wonderful feeling, thinking I don't have to worry about it anymore.
A great quote from Damien Hirst.
What?
When I used to smoke, I didn't trust anyone who didn't. And now I don't smoke, I don't trust anyone who does.
Yeah, I get that. Now, this last tip, and I'm sorry, it's a bit of a shit one. Every time I went back to smoking, when I'd given it up, was when I had a drink. Because the resolve would go out the window. And also, I don't know if anyone else has found this, has found this, that when you're out and you're drinking with people that smoke and you have a drink and then you go, oh God, I wish I could have a fag. And they go, don't be silly, just have a puff. It's amazing how other smokers want to bring you down and bring you back to smoking. So I didn't, for the first few weeks, at the very last time I gave up, I didn't drink and I didn't go out with people drinking. And that made a big, big difference. And I was able to get through it. So I really hope that there's some little nuggets in there to help people, because I know it's such a struggle and there's so much judgment against people that smoke, and I think that's wrong, because I remember how bloody hard it is. So I think the general consensus there was no, smoking kills wouldn't actually help. Cigarette. Please can Mason get a happy 10th birthday song, please? Yes, he can. Mason of Dandy Magpie, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Mason. Happy birthday to you. I also want to do, oh, I'll do that at the end. I'm going to do a welcome song to Sammy's Full, who joined the members area at the end. If you want to join the members area, guys, there's a little box underneath where I'm sitting that you can click on. It's 50 pence a week and you get extra content in the family guest area. And don't forget, tonight's family guest live is at 5 o'clock. And we will have, as usual, 5 signed cards from Mark and I to personally write out and give away to 5 people to get the 5 questions right, or 1 question right. 1 question, 1 card. So that's at 5 o'clock. So I just wanted to do a little moment on bikini stress because it's starting to come in, isn't it? It's starting to come back. And I know that lots of you on here are like me, in that you struggle with body image, and it's a daily work in progress for me. And I am absolutely adamant that I don't want people to just think, oh, that Nadia, she's so confident, I could never be like her, because I'm not. I do my stuff on Instagram. You've seen me on this week's vlog doing a behind the scenes photo shoot for Sun, Fabulous Mag. And by all intents and purposes, I look incredibly confident. But there are things that are going on in my head all the time. You know, push through, Nadia. What does it, yes, your leg, yes, you do have cellulite. Yes, you've got a wobble. Yes, you've got a squishy tum. Yes, you've breastfed 2 children and your boobs are breastfed boobs. Yes, there's all these things. Push through. It doesn't make you a lesser human being, and it doesn't mean you have to sit boiling bloody hot in this weather. You know, because I know, and you know, and this isn't just to women. There's lots of men like even men. Mark gets weird about taking his top off, don't you, and being cool. He doesn't like taking his top off at all. And I just think, you know, let's just, you know, okay, you know, it's another thing. It's a very difficult thing to go to a park or go to a swimming pool and just rip it all off. I get that. But with the summer coming, you can make a start. You can make a small start. Just sit in your own room with the window open so you're just feeling a bit of nature. Or just go into your garden wearing what you want to be cool enough. And just take the little baby steps. Hello, the Holistic Homemaker. Welcome to the family guest area. I will be singing you a song at the end. The Holistic Homemaker. I like the sound of you. I'm very holistic. That's why it's very odd that I've had 2 vaccines now. Everyone deserves to be comfortable in the hot weather. Exactly, Laura Hodgson. And we were talking about this on Friday on Loose Women. You know, just wear the damn shorts. And I'm really trying. This is as close as I've got to wearing the damn shorts. And I've got these dungaree things that are a bit like shorts. I wore them yesterday. I think I'll be wearing them a lot because they're just, look, they're so cool. Yeah, you know, and my legs are veiny and my legs are white and they are this and they are that. But you know what? I can't help it. And I don't think that should exclude me from feeling comfortable in this weather. Catherine Hamblin, I live in Corsica. I've seen a man with bad burn scars, ladies with mastectomy scars, all sorts on the beach. Nobody cares here. Exactly. We are so uptight in this country. So judgy. I mean, I'm really not. I really don't judge. But like, I will, like some of the people that I know, some friends will sit and go, oh my God, look at that person wearing that. And I hate it. It really upsets me. I don't like it at all. Who knows what people's stories are, you know? So, when I quit years ago, I knitted the longest scarf in the world. There you go. Andrea started knitting to give up smoking. That's a great tip. I have awful knees, so hate to wear shorts, Emma B. Right, your knees are holding you up. Just think of it like that. You've got knees and they're holding you up. And who says that they're awful? You know, just try and try and get past it. And if some people, if you're walking along in shorts, think, I mean, I'm saying this, I'm struggling. This is as much to shorts as I can get. And people think, oh, you've got horrible knees. Well, fuck them, quite frankly. So what? Do I actually care? what you think about my knees. My mum used to call me bee's knees. Exactly. I've got the bee's knees. I'm on blood thinners and covered in bruises, Nicola Higgins. So, you're on blood thinners. And that's horrible for you. Why should you also be hot? Because you've got bruises, because by no fault of your own, you have to take blood thinners. Fuck 'em. That's what I say. I don't wear shorts under any circumstances. I hate how I look, says user one. I know. I know. I don't either. But I think we should just keep this conversation going through the summer. What are you going to wear today? How uncomfortable are you going to be today? Who are you being uncomfortable for? Why should you be uncomfortable? And as the movement on Instagram goes, just wear the damn shorts. Just wear them. I have varicose veins and they look awful, says Tracy Mail. I understand that that feels horrible, but why should you be uncomfortable? You know, just wear whatever you feel. Don't let the rest of the world dictate to you what's comfortable. Oh, it is comfortable because I'm hiding stuff because the rest of the world hates the fact I have varicose veins, or hates the fact that I have bruises because I have to blood thinners, or hates the fact I've got stretch marks because I put on weight and I lost weight, or I had a baby, or da-da. So what? We're on the planet for such a short time. Be comfy, says Anita Amor. Amor, amor, amor. Okay, right, guys, we have come to our end because I actually got quite a lot to do today because I'm having my mum and dad over because it was my mum's birthday on Wednesday and I haven't seen her yet. So I'm going to make her all her favourites. I'm making her asparagus, then I'm making her salmon with homemade mayonnaise, new potato salad and mint mushed peas. And then I'm making her a summer pudding. And I should have done the summer pudding last night and I didn't, so I've got to do it now. So I would like to do 2 welcome songs to 2 new family guests. And don't forget, catch me live at 5 tonight in the family guest area because there will be the family guest live. So Sam is full, Sam is full, Sam is full, welcome. Sam is full, Sam is full, Sam is full, welcome. I forgot to tell you the songs are always really shit. That's part of it. Just in case you thought the song was going to be good, I suddenly realised I hadn't told you they're shit. The holistic homemaker, the holistic homemaker. I don't know why I'm singing like an army song. Welcome to the holistic homemaker. Welcome to the family guest. Howdy ho. You have to think Phoebe in Friends. That's the vibe of our songs. Love you. Thank you for spending this time with me, my lovelies. Hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you really soon. Happy birthday. Whoever's birthday it is, happy day. And happy knees. Sod anyone else what they think of your knees. Just wear the damn shorts.